All right, guys, vocabulary today. So we're first going to look at our 8 vocabulary words. Then we're going to do a couple of examples together, and then we're going to watch the video telling you how to do your activity sheet. Okay, so the first vocabulary word is task. A task means that it's a job that you get done. So for example, my grandfather gave me a task to do. I helped him decorate for the party. So it was a job that you got done to decorate for the party, right? So that's your task, a job that you did. Glimmering. Okay, glimmering just means shining. So when you see something shining, you can also use the word glimmering. Okay, the divers saw something flash in the water. It was a group of glimmering fish. So see here, the fish up here, it looks like more fish up top are glimmering. Okay, served. Served means when something is given to you or is offered to you. Okay, I think pizza tastes best when it is served fresh and hot right out of the oven. Okay, content. Content is when you are happy or pleased. Okay, the girls were content to play outside. It was fine with them not to watch TV. So they were happy, they were pleased, and they were okay with playing outside instead of watching TV. Okay, worn. Worn means when something is ragged. So when something is old, you can tell here, this teddy bear right here is pretty raggedy. It means that it was worn. It has stitches, it has patches, all right? The teddy bear looks worn. It must be very old. Okay, overjoyed. Overjoyed is when you feel really happy. Okay, the children were overjoyed to see each other. They smiled and laughed. So when you're really, really happy, that means you're overjoyed. Number 7 is concealed. Concealed means, or concealed is when something is hidden. So a smaller doll is concealed inside the larger doll right here. This right here is called a nesting doll. Okay, so that has a smaller doll inside of the bigger one, and there's several of them inside of the bigger ones. So concealed means to be hidden. And last is valuable. So the ring is valuable to my mother. She has had it for many years. Okay, so valuable is something that is important. So what is important to the mother? The ring, right? All right. So we're going to go over 3 parts of speech: an adjective, a noun, and a verb. Okay. So a noun is a person, place, or thing or idea. An adjective is the word that describes that noun, and then the verb is saying what the subject in the sentence is doing. Okay, so here's our sentence. The yellow duck swims. So if we're trying to figure out what the noun is, we just need to figure out what the sentence is about. Okay, the yellow duck swims. Well, the sentence is about a duck, so the duck is our noun. Okay, adjective. An adjective tells us something about the duck. So what about the duck? It's yellow, so the yellow is our adjective. And verb. It's telling us what the noun is doing or the subject. Okay, so the duck is swimming, or the duck swims, so swims is our verb. Okay, let's look at this sentence, and we're going to use the same colors, so purple for noun, yellow for adjective, and blue for verb. And we're going to pick and highlight each of those in our sentence, okay? So let's look at the sentence. We gave my dog a big treat, okay? So remember, we're doing these colors. So let's start with our noun, okay? A person, place, or thing. So we gave my dog, which is a noun, a big treat, okay? But we're looking for the one that has a modifier, or the word that is telling us more about the noun. So because big is telling us how big the treat is, big is our adjective. And then what is happening? We are giving the dog a big treat. So gave is our verb. Okay, so let's look at this one. 1 pound of gold is very valuable. Okay, so what is the sentence about? The sentence is about gold. So gold is going to be our noun. Okay, is our verb, to be, and then valuable is telling us something about the gold. What about the gold? It's valuable, so that's our adjective. All right, so keep these colors in mind. We're going to now go into the activity. All right, So today's vocabulary lesson, open up our packets to Wednesday, April 15th. Okay, and keep flipping till you get to this page. There are two pages that go along. They look identical. So this one, they both have squares with sentences in them, and adjective, verb, and noun for each box, and a word that's underlined. Okay, so start. I'm going to model for you number one. Okay, first we're going to read the directions. They tell us to read each sentence, then look up the underlined word in the dictionary. Find the definition that is used in the sentence and color the box that shows as part of speech. Okay, so I know it's difficult sometimes, or for some of you, because you don't have a physical dictionary, but there is dictionary.com. So if you just go on dictionary.com on your internet and type in the word served and the word definition next to it, you can find out whether it's an adjective, verb, or noun. Okay. However, if you do not have access to a dictionary, it actually might be easier this way. What I would do is I would take 3 markers. Okay. In this presentation, we used the purple for the noun, we used blue for our verb, and we used yellow for our adjective. Okay. So before you go and choose which one it is, you're gonna go through and read the sentence, underline the verb, noun, and adjective, and then figure out which one the underlined word is. All right. So let's start off with the noun, because the noun is typically the easiest, and sometimes there's going to be multiple nouns. So let's read the sentence and figure out which ones are our nouns. We served Mom's cupcakes to the town. Okay, so we served is our what? Our verb. So we're going to go in with our blue. And oh, look, we already figured it out. So, but we're going to continue underlining all the parts of the speech just in case for later on the examples are confusing. Okay, so we served, that's our verb, Mom's cupcakes to the town. So, what did we serve? Cupcakes. That's another noun. That's our noun. So I'm gonna take my purple. I'm gonna underline my noun, cupcakes. And then our adjective, as we discussed or we talked about, adjectives is telling us about our noun. So what about our noun? They belong to Mom, or they're Mom's cupcakes. So Mom's is our adjective. Okay, we served Mom's cupcakes to the town. Okay, and they want us to identify what part of speech the underlined word is. So what is our underlined word? Served. And what was served? Our verb. So I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to color in my verb box. Okay, just like that. All right, so number 2, just like our example earlier, 1 pound of gold is very valuable. Remember earlier in our example when I was teaching you the lesson, 1 pound is a measurement, right? 1 pound of gold is very valuable. Okay, what is the noun or the subject of the sentence? Our noun is purple, and we're talking about gold in the sentence. So gold is our noun. Okay. Is our verb, to be, right? So that's blue. And what is the word that we're using to describe gold? Right, valuable. Gold is valuable. So that is our adjective. And that's the word that is underlined. So adjective is what I'm going to color. Okay. So again, we are going to read the sentence, underline the adjective, verb, and noun, and then figure out which one is underlined for the sentence, and then color in the appropriate box. There's only one box that's going to be colored in. All right, guys, good luck. Get to work. All right. So, All right, guys. So that concludes our lesson for vocabulary. Again, if you need to go back in to see some of the definitions, if you need to look at the examples and figure out which ones are the nouns, adjectives, and verbs, go back into this presentation and you can pause it all you want. All right, guys. See you later. Have a great rest of your day.